Let's accelerate nice and easy up to 10 to 12.
Okay.
And once we're at 10, hold it, the speed. Go ahead and pull both paddles and hold them. You're in neutral. Let her fall, release. It's nice and smooth. A manual transmission attribute on an automatic transmission car.
Cool.
We're going to back into this box right here.
Still keep wanting to do that.
Hey, you didn't. It just takes time. It'll happen, trust me. All right, now, Key will go ahead and back up nice and slow. This is the same as on the C7. You can change that a little bit if you want to, whatever your preference. This is the same as on other cars, but there's a little bit of a trick to it. With this wing and how low the car is, you really want to have this low like this. You can still see a little bit underneath the wing, and the zoom out is best, so you have the best field of vision.
Gotcha.
Now, right about now, it's going to start a little bit more, There it is. It's going to, the proximity sensors kick in.
Yeah.
Now back up till you hear a tone. Right there. Now it tells you which proximity sensors are active, and it kind of confirms it over here. This one isn't quite on the edge of the car, or we would ideally wouldn't have hit that one.
Yeah.
But once you get to that last red, it stops beeping at you and gives you that solid tone telling you to stop. So it's just nice to give you that since the visibility back here is so limited.
Isn't the first red line 6 inches? Or
It might be a foot.
Is it 12?
Yeah,
okay.
it might be a foot.
I don't know why I thought it was 6. I thought the big yellow lines were 12. But
you can see there, it's probably still got about 6 inches or so.
yeah, that does. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
All right, grab drive. Let's head up towards the wet skid pad there. Let's go have a little fun over there. All right, so we've got to position the car very specifically. We want to be to the right of that cone, facing straight down that way.
To the right of this cone.
Yes,
Okay.
and I want you 2 feet away from it, and the cone right on your shoulder. Perfect. Crank that wheel all the way to the left. Now we're in Z mode. Now do the donut. Feel how much latitude this system gives you to get the rear end out a little bit. And we'll do 1 pirouette, if you will. Try to come back into this position as close as possible and come to a stop.
Okay, floor it.
We'll just feather it as much as you need to, but try to get that rear end around. Crank it. There you go. Careful. Good enough. That works. All right, if you would, straighten the wheel. Back us straight up just a little bit. We'll get a little closer to that cone there. How's that right there? Good. Perfect. Back to drive. Crank it to the left again. Now we're in weather mode. Now, you got to trust me on this.
Okay.
Go to the floor and hold it on the floor. And I want you to feel what the car is doing, what it's taking away from you. Right. So when you're ready, floor it, hold it. That's going to start taking things away.
Oh, wow.
Let's take the throttle away. Let's stop this here. But you feel it's keeping you on line. It's not allowing you to kick the rear end out.
That's right.
And so it's grabbing ABS at individual corners. It's taking throttle away. It's just anything it takes. Now, normally you wouldn't fight it like that.
Yeah.
But even when you were doing that, you feel how intrusive it is to keep the car stable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, huh?
Very cool.
Let's put the nose right between those 2 tall green cones there. Let's hit the center button right there for the lift. There's like a, there you go. Hit the right button for the camera, for the front. There you go. Let's go forward here. No more than 7 miles an hour, because if you do this, the camera will go away. I want you to see the field of vision you have here with these cameras. If you wanted to save that waypoint on the GPS, you would push the left arrow button. Don't do it, the one right here.
Gotcha.
But that's how you would do it. Now, here's the green cone. Still on our field of vision.
Yep.
Still. Gone. Look where it is, next to the mirror.
Wow. Okay.
It's really good. Once you go over it, come to a stop. Right there. Lower the nose back down. All right. Let's idle forward again. This one's going to happen automatically because we have the waypoint already set. Right there. Auto resume. And if you wanted to delete the location, you would just then, once that came up, you would hit that left button and it would delete it.
Gotcha.
And this works in reverse too. So, you can either come at it any direction and it'll work.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and head back over to the parking area there. And we will, now, you could hit the button here to lower the nose again, or when we get to the end of this little barrier right here, it's going to start lowering for you automatically. It'll tell you right there, simply because we're a certain distance away.
Yeah.
Right there.
There it goes.
Or you get above, I'll go to the other side of the car, please.
Okay.
And, or if you just went above 24, of course, then it would do it as well. Cool stuff, huh?